And we are back. Hello, everybody. Hello, Pixel Cacti. Hello, Crazy Star. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to our little pre-Pokemon Day stream of once again returning to our wonderful little BDSP Nuzlocke. It is good to once again be back. We had a lovely session last week, and here we are now again. We made some fairly decent progress. We made our way to Snowpoint City in the last session. I haven't managed to do any grinding of the sort, sadly, before this session, so we're kind of just going in with... the Houndoom was our underground pool. I finally managed to get that. So, the only things that have really changed since you were last here, because I don't think you were here for Sunday stream, I had Grimoire for our underground pull, and Spork evolved, because I switched it into Legends Arceus on my main account and evolved it there. We've also had some new entries in Aura, the Riolu, which we got from Riley, because I hatched it and evolved it off screen. We've had Celeste, the Noctowl. We've had Mericrisis, the Snova. And we've also had Razor the Sneasel, that have been added to our repertoire since then. I haven't had the chance to grind any of them up in case we need an emergency new member, but hopefully this will be the team that gets us through our next hurdle, which is the Snowpoint City Gym. I mean, I think Houndoom is basically us. We're set with Houndoom, I think. But yeah, I think we're ready to just about get going. Is there like any... Oh, there's like a little bit of input delay on my end. There's a fair bit of input delay on mine. Let me... 1 second. I don't know if there's really a way to fix that. What's the moment? Oh, that's better. Okay. Alrighty. Without further ado, let us get straight into things. And oh boy, I've not been looking forward to this gym at all. Mainly for the puzzle. I think we're set for the gym leader. Oh. Especially with our controller the way it is. I have not been looking forward to this gym in particular. This is gonna be a D-pad. A D-pad run. Actually, can we... Is there a way to finagle ourselves so that we can walk diagonally and skip this whole gym, I wonder? Also, do let me know how the audio sounds. How am I coming in compared to everything? Does everything sound okay? I love walking into ice-type gyms. Favorite type is fire. Hell yes. Audio sounds good. Thank you. Thank you. It was a little high on my end, but turned it down on my laptop's end, so we should be good. Oh boy, we got a lot to do tonight, so let's hopefully get stuck right in and do some damage. Let's kick it into overdrive, folks. Everyone always looks so cold in this one. I mean, I get why. I wonder, is there a way for us to, like, diagonally... No, there's not. I'm not gonna be able to cheese it, dang it. I was really hoping I could just cheese this whole gym. We might as well just fight all the trainers we come across and make our way through. Ace Trainer Savannah. That's a weird looking ice type. Hello, Pelipper. You go forth, Grimoire. Oh dear. That is a sign to get Grimoire the heck out of there. If anything. Ice physics in video games, my favorite. Not. Yeah. It's gonna be a fun time for all the family. We'll get in pants to sweep this Pelipper off the ground. Yep, switching is a good choice. I mean, we are fairly decent level advantages over everything else, but I just want to stay safe. Cubics Flails, hello! Hello, thank you for popping in. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a lovely respective time zone. Hello, hello, hello. Lovely to see you catch a stream. Good to see you also as well. It's lovely to... I hope you have... How was your stream? I know you were streaming a bit earlier today, or was that... You were playing some Banjo-Kazooie, I think. How did that go? Did that go alright? You're very quiet. That's about what I'm working with at the minute. That's about the best my microphone can do at the minute. And yeah, it was super fun. Okay, lovely. I'm glad to hear it. I'm working with what I got here. I'm working with like a microphone I've had for a couple of years that has only really been seeing use in the past like month. So it's a time that I need to upgrade at some point because I'm working with this and the old capture card from when I first attempted streaming. Okay, understood. Thank you. Okay, yeah, well. Hopefully you enjoy yourself while you're here. We're just continuing on with our BDSP Nuzlocke tonight. Nothing super... Hopefully nothing super stressful. Should be just an easy sweep through Candace's gym. No trouble here, hopefully. We should be fine here. It's just a Steelix. Unless it has sturdy. It has sturdy, of course it does. I mean, our history with these things, they always go for... Okay, well, that's slightly more worrying. Oh, okay, we're fine, we're fine. We're fine, we outspeed, we're fine. Oh, wait, no. I'm gonna preemptively guess that the Steelix is gonna outspeed us, so... Switch to Shelly. I don't like my chances with, after the Bulldoze, to get that hit in before it hits us with Bulldoze again and kills Grimoire. And I went for Iron Tail, but why? You could have killed us with Bulldoze. Now I'm gonna kill you with Bulldoze. Boom. You're dead. A little worrying we've had our close call so early in the session, but hey-ho. It seems to be a recurring thing, especially after last session, where a Graveler blew up on us and nearly killed Shelly. Just gonna fix your owie. Fix your owie's pants. There we go. Alrighty, let's proceed. Just trying to remember how to do this puzzle, because this is always the one I remember the least. Oh, okay, guess you didn't see me. Nicely done. Well, we skipped one trainer at least. What is it with everyone in the not ice types in this ice type gym? You'd think the BDSP had a very limited library. I love the theme when you run into these trainers. This one's cool, yeah. Like the ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bow. Yeah, that's cool. I'm loving all these non-ice types in my ice type gym. Starting to feel like we're back in Crash at Wake's place. Yeah, I guess tomorrow is finally Pokemon Day, which means we're getting our Pokemon Presents. Very excited to see what they have to show for Legend ZA. I guess that's a topic of conversation for tonight. What are we expecting tomorrow? Ooh, nice one, Boomy. Heck yes, Boomy. I wonder what we'll be seeing aside from obviously Legend ZA tomorrow. I want to say I say this every stream, and people are probably sick of me saying it. I was hoping for NSO, but I kind of think now that I've had some time to think about it, they wouldn't do it because of how differently the NSO handles its multiplayer compared to like the old Game Boys and such. Because with NSO, you're stuck playing the game that the host is playing. So if they pick Crystal, you wouldn't be able to pick, say, like Gold, Silver, or anything. So you wouldn't be able to do the trading in between versions. Which is a shame, and if that's the reason they can't do those games on NSO, and I think I can live with that. It's just a bit of a shame. That way. Nope. This freaking gym is my Horcrux. I hate this one so much. We may be here a while, folks. We may be here a while. That's where I gotta go, I think, yeah. But there's no way to get to it from this side. So can we ask OC questions? You know what? We'll need something to kill the time. Fire away. I'll answer what I can at the very least. when I'm not busy getting frustrated by snow. That's the one we're gonna get next. I'm sorry, this is gonna take a while, folks. Like I said, I don't like this gym. Wait, I think we got it. We got it! Okay. Is Topal's favorite food grilled fish? Yes, it is. Yes, that is their favorite food, yes. Specifically, their favorite is grilled squid. And just as you asked that question, we do it. So, we are good to gozies. Let's go fight Candice. Yeah. I'm gonna have forgotten one, haven't I? No, I got them all. Okay, good. Alright. Yeah, I think Grimoire is just gonna coast right through this for us. I mean, it's like I'm bringing a hellhound to an ice cube factory. You want to challenge Candice? Sure thing. I was waiting for someone tough. But I should tell you, I'm tough because I know how to focus. Pokemon, fashion, romance, it's all about focus. I'll show you just what I mean. Get ready to lose. Here we go, folks. Gym number 7. You are challenged by Gym Leader Candice. There's a joke to make there. We're not making it because we're mature adults. Here we go. Let's do this, Grimoire. Fire away. Right, one down. Again, we are fairly high level compared to everything else, so I don't foresee too much challenge. Sneasel. And fire 1, fire 2. Heyo, Mira! Mira, thank you for joining us. Hope you're having a lovely respective time zone. Good to see you again. You've caught us mid-battle with a gym leader whose name we're not allowed to pronounce. And so far the most damage he's done to us is like the hail. Alright, Medicham now. I think our best bet would be Spork. Let's go Spork. I was gonna say I'll take out Crobat, but I think this thing might have this thing will probably have like Zen Headbutt or something. Not to mention huge power for the ability or something like that. Hit it with that Dazzling Gleam. There aren't enough ice types, so we had to randomly throw in a Medicham with Ice Punch. Yeah. Oh, that too. Yeah, I was worried. Ice Punch is also something we could have worried about. I mean, the worst offenders of that are Volkner and Flint, those poor guys. Poor Volkner, he has like 2 electric types and a team of 5, so they have to give him like an Ambipom and an Octillery. Once again, I think the funniest case in DP is the presence of a Zoomer. Yeah, we faced that one last stream, that one's just like, why? Bomber Snow. What? Third verse, same as the first, Flamethrower. Get cooked. And also a Steelix in this region whose leader I can't see remember the name of. Yeah. Yeah, it's a mystery. I guess we'll never know. Such a shame. I like their design a lot. Grimoire wants to learn Foul Play. Ooh. Foul Play, what's that one like again? Oh, 95 base power. The higher the target attacks at the greater... Ooh, hell yes. Candice Bonk. No. Well, that was easy. We did it. Nice. That's because they give her a light clay for the Aurora Veil. I'm guessing that's in the rematch because she doesn't have a Glaceon in this match. You're great. You've earned my respect. I think your focus and will bowled us over totally. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to give you this. I really need to clean those, don't I? I gotta clean those before our last stream. Receive the icicle badge. An icicle badge I just gave you? Because you have it, you can use the hidden move rock climb from your Pokédex. Oh, and take these two. Stickers. We never used the stickers yet, have we? And TM72, which I believe is Avalanche. Obama still has a citrus berry. Well, it doesn't get much use to use it if you have someone who has a fire type. Maybe that's why they barely gave. Maybe that's why they barely gave Sinnoh any fire types, because they would just steamroll through Candace. Whee! Skate away. All right. And now to head. And now I believe we head to Lake Acuity. Yeah. Yeah, all the gym leaders have a citrus berry on their ace, and it's what makes moves like Pluck so useful. This is all the gym leaders' other Pokemon got items. I guess so. I've never really encountered any of the others that they have. Granted, that might just be because I'm steamrolling through all of them before they get a chance to really do any damage. Oh yeah, this like roadblock makes more sense in Platinum, because I think in Platinum you actively needed to use Rock Climb in order to get up here, but here it's just like, oh, it's a thing. You're not getting away with this, Team Galactic. Oh, are you finished already? Your Pokemon aren't bad, but you're laughably weak. You honestly thought you could save the Pokemon at the lake? And become the Pokemon champion? Dream on, little kid. But ew, it's so cold here. Let's go back to the Veilstone HQ. No. Oh, don't I know you? We met at Eterna City. Listen, Team Galactic is going to do something huge for everyone's sake. That's why you should keep out of Team Galactic's way. Don't come whining about poor Pokemon and other trivial junk like that. Don't waste your time coming to our HQ in Veilstone City. Here is its exact IP address. Now, if you'll excuse me. Oh! Yeah, that's right. I couldn't do anything against Team Galactic. That Pokemon called Uxie. It was suffering. I'm going to get tougher. It's not about winning or losing. That's not good enough. I have to be stronger. Hell yeah, Julian, you got this. Right then. It's time for the beginnings of the villain comp. It's time for the beginnings of the villain arc. The end of the villain arc. I got through that sentence eventually, thank you. Alrighty. This is where the proverbial shoe hits the proverbial fan. So let's go grab some items first. Let's go hit with cursor. Has a team of exclusively physical moves. Yeah, because she uses all like physical. She uses all like the physical ice types rather than stuff like Glaceon and Frostlass, which have. Because ice type is more usually special based compared to how many moves it has for say physical stuff, which I think is really just is Ice Punch, Ice Pan, Ice Pang, I'll get that word out eventually. Ice Fang and Avalanche, because they added Avalanche in this game as well. Oh. Oh. I didn't know that was a thing. Snover and Bulbasaur are mixed attackers, but I guess their main grasp was a Razor Leaf and Wood Hammer. I think that's about the only ones they have. Alright, where's the potions and whatnot? No, I don't want a bottle of protein. I want potions. Where are your potions, love? Pokemon Market. I require your finest potions. You cannot handle my potions. There we are. Okay, we're gonna need some of these max potions. Max potions. I would buy Revives, but it's a Nuzlocke, so no real point. Do I want to get the Pokeballs as well for an encounter we'll be encountering at the very end of this next stretch of the story? I should get some Ultra Balls as well. I think we still got plenty of, like, Dusk Balls and whatnot from when we last bought some. And a Bremby Ball next? I think it's why some teams think it's stuff like Energy Ball and Giga Drain. Yeah, yeah. They're very mixed attackers. I just think they might just be a bit slow, and obviously they have really bad defensive typings. This must be before I toast them all with Flamethrower or Flame Charge. Exactly, they have really bad defense typings. DP is a game where most of the boss trainers just stick to the level up moves, the Elite Four and Final Cyrus aside. Yeah, that's one thing I'm really glad BDSP does changes. It gives the movesets a lot more variety. Like you'll sometimes see, obviously we get some coverage moves. Thankfully, Platinum gave all the boss fights a considerable touch-up BDSP. Yeah, exactly, yeah, they give them much more varied movesets and strategies. Because I think I remember hearing that the CPU in, like, Base Diamond and Pearl would just use the moves randomly rather than a more cohesive strategy that it's known for in the more recent games. I forget how you do this. I think you have to talk to this guy, maybe? Yeah, you gotta talk to this guy first. Hey, it's you! I bet you don't remember me, but I sure remember you. Because it's you that took my Clefairy away. My partner called it quits and went back to his hometown. I don't know anything about any storage key. Oh, hey, look at that, a storage key. Sweet. I almost got stuck there again. Yeah. You think with me encyclopedic knowledge of Gen 4 I would know where it is, but you think I remember that at least. Oh wait, there's an item we can get rock climb now. Item, I don't even know what it is, but I want the shiny item. Rock climb. His spirit lingers on. Full incense. Isn't that the... I think it's either that or one of the other incenses that if you use, you can breed for a Munchlax. Alright. Alright, so begins the section of the story that I have been mildly dreading. Just everything up to this point is what I've been dreading in this Nuzlocke, because this is where I remember the game getting much harder. Oh hey, a Duskstone! Rest in power, Tubes. He's helping us in spirit. His spirit lingers on. Okay. Oh, I think I remember the music in this area being really good. I haven't gotten a promotion yet. Alright. Let's do this, folks. And then I think they're mostly only used for, like... They're used for, like, breeding the baby Pokemon. Like, I think there's one for breeding Azurill and such. I can't remember what the rest of them do, though, yeah. Alright, I need to switch out Boomy here. Oh, no, we'll see what Boomy can do. It's just a Golbat. And, like, we're 10 levels above it. I think we'll be fine. And we even outspeed it, dang. The worst it can hit us with is like, oh right, poison. There are two that boost water type moves, and I think they're to get one's to get Azurill, and the other stuff is to get Mantike. Because they're I think they're rare Pokemon, or like in Azurill's case, you can't really catch it in the wild. Yeah, well, we've got a long stretch of battles ahead of us, so I think now's a good time to start talking about sort of predictions for Pokemon Day, since that's tomorrow, and I mean, it'll hopefully be an exciting time. Okay, we've got some Petriberries in case we get poisoned again. Basically, yeah. So yeah, for Pokemon Day, I'm guessing it's going to be like a 20-minute presents. That's what I'm guessing anyway. And then 10 minutes of that will just be like all the mobile games. They'll talk like Pokemon Masters, gets a couple characters. I think a set for TCG Pocket's already leaked, which would be cool, because it's, I won't say. But I've been playing a lot of TCG Pocket in the spare time, because that game's a lot of fun. Well, I mean, I say I've been playing it. I've been collecting the pretty cards. That's about all I do with that game. Yeah, Masters is surprisingly still going. I haven't played it in a while, but I do remember enjoying it. It's just nice to have all that sort of fan servicey content, similar to like how similar to games like Fire Emblem Heroes and whatnot. Even though I don't really super play them much because they're all like mobile games and whatnot. I'm just in for the. I don't play mobile games. I don't play gacha. I'm just in for the capture games. For the capture designs. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And to be fair, those outfits they sometimes get are really, really cute. But yeah, they'll do the mobile games. We'll have a reminder that Cafe Remix exists. Unite's probably going to get some new characters as well. That's a game I really want to get back into because I remember really enjoying it. But it's one of those games like where it's better if you have like a team, and I don't really have any friends who I know of who play Pokemon Unite. Oh no, the gruntiest of the grunts. Oh yeah, the warp panels in this area. Alrighty. Yeah, as for any proper announcements, I doubt. My big hope is more Pokemon Concierge. I think I said that last stream, but more Pokemon Concierge would be lovely because it's a crime that show is only like 4 episodes long. Because I've always wanted a more slice of lifey series set in the Pokemon world. Something akin to like those little shorts they sometimes put out on the YouTube and whatnot. And that was just an entire series dedicated to that one thing I've always wanted, and it was 4 episodes long, and it made me sad when I realized it was only 4 episodes long, so more episodes would be lovely. I think they're out on, you can watch them on YouTube now, so if you got like a spare like hour or so, I can't recommend Pokemon Concierge enough. It's such a fun little cozy series. And obviously, I think I was saying this briefly earlier, but obviously I don't think we'll be seeing Gen 1 through 3 on NSO because as much as I've championed it, you start to realize like why they probably haven't is because of how NSO handles its multiplayer. Because once you're all in a room, you can only play the game that the leader chooses. So you'd be stuck everyone playing Crystal, which if someone doesn't have a Crystal save file, or yes, that is a Wurmple level 32. We're trying to ignore that because, dear goodness, why do you do this to me? Anyway, yeah, because you'd only be stuck playing Crystal, you wouldn't be able to do any of like the trade evolutions and whatnot, and catch some of the Pokemon that are missing in Crystal. Like, for some reason, Mareep isn't available in Crystal, only in Gold and Silver. So I'd like to think that's the reason why or just like figuring out a system to make that work is too much of a faff to work around the NSO. So I think instead of like putting them all on NSO, I want them to do like a re-release, like a Legacy Collection sort of thing, like the Mega Man series does. I remember seeing a rumor. It's a bit silly, but there was a rumor going about how there's like a Pokemon Memories and a Pokemon Reminiscence, where one is Red, Gold, Ruby, and Fire Red, and then there's a Pokemon Reminiscence, which is like Blue, Silver, Sapphire, and Leaf Green, and that's sort of like they release those physically, and that would be how they do. That would be how they re-release like all the old gens, and then for like the third versions like Yellow, Crystal, and Emerald, they could do this as DLC, and then you can, because they're their own thing, you could have then made them into home. I guess was the thought behind that rumor. I don't know how much weight it holds to it, but I think that would be the way we get it if they were going to do it. When I say it out loud, it does sound like a crazy crackpot thing that's only there to make a bunch of money. But granted, this is the Pokemon company we're talking about. If they can find a way to make money in a silly way, they will make money in a silly way. There's probably no weight to it, but I just think, well, that's the kind of silly reason that would be the way Game Freak does it. Yeah, aside from that, maybe we'll get a new spin-off on the Presents. It would be a profitable day, exactly, which is what Pokemon would want. That was kind of the reason why I thought they would just make like a Pokemon exclusive app for the NSO, so they could lock Gen 1 and 2 behind the expansion pack. But I think the idea of just like they release 2 like legacy collections, one having like one half of the versions of the series, the other having the other versions of the series, and then doing the third versions as DLC. That sounds like just the right amount of we need to make a profit off of this for Pokemon Company as we can make it. It's just the right amount of profits over convenience. And I mean, they could just still slap some ROMs on the NSO as well in case people want a cheaper alternative. It's just like, I guess they could do like a collector's edition with, if they were releasing them as like a package deal sort of thing. Ooh, TM36 Sludge Bomb. Who can we teach that to? That would go very nicely on Crobat, I do think. Ooh, Grimoire can learn it. Grimoire can learn Sludge Bomb. Or Shelly. That would give Shelly something... Oh, well, she's already got Ice Beam. Alright, Let's have a look at how that looks on Komori, actually. Let's see. We've got a slightly higher attack. Cross Poison is 17, but it lands critical hits easier. Sludge Bomb does 90, is special based. I think I'm gonna stick with Cross Poison for now, just because it's the stat we have the most in. I'm gonna stick with having Cross Poison for now, just because it's the stat we have the highest amount in. We're still getting Stab, and also just having critical hits more easier is nice to have. It's nice that Crobat's a mixed attacker, yeah. Anything else I can really think of? I guess a new spin-off for Pokemon Presents would be nice. I don't know what they would do. I'd like a new Mystery Dungeon, because the Switch remake of Mystery Dungeon 1 was one of my favorite games of 2020. And I feel like it's been enough time for the company that makes those games to have been either working on an Explorers of the Sky remake. Yeah, it was 2020, mate. It came out like right before Animal Crossing did, just to show how long ago that was. And then you realize Animal Crossing New Horizons was 5 years ago, and you want to crawl into a ravine and decay into dust. Yeah, I think it's been long enough for the studio that makes those to either make like an Explorers of the Sky remake, or just full-on make a new Mystery Dungeon game with all of the Pokemon from Gen 7 and onwards. Because I think the last one they made was around Gen 6. So there's a good 3 regions of Pokemon that haven't received any kind of like Mystery Dungeon treatment. Well, granted, with the spin-offs in that era, Pokemon Company was more focused on making like mobile games and whatnot, so hard to really blame them for that. They were just chasing the trends that everyone was following of making a million mobile games and then closing them down so no one gets to play them anymore. Like, I'm kind of sad I missed out on playing Magikarp Jump. That sounds like it was a fun game, if silly. As for other spin-offs, can't really think of any other like immediate spin-offs I would want to see. Aside from like a port of Colosseum and XD, because it's criminal how much those goes for these days. I remember picking up a copy of Pokemon Colosseum like a good few years ago for like 18 quid or so, and nowadays that thing goes for like 60 or 70. And I don't even get me started on XD Gale of Darkness going for like 200. That is a crime. It's borderline a crime. Oh yeah, there's Pokemon Conquest as well. That's a thing I think would be really nice to see come to the Switch, if it could. I think they would save that for if all the crazy theories about the Switch 2 are right and it has mouse-esque Joy-Cons so that it can maybe do DS MSO on that, and then they get the Conquest on there. Because Conquest is another one that's ridiculously expensive now that I'm thinking about it. I think I've seen it for like 100 or so these days. That's ridiculous. Ranger would be cool, but I think that's another one they would probably save for like a DS NSO, because I've played Switch games that try to replicate like the way a DS does things, like with the World Ends With You re-release on Switch, and it controls like absolute ass, which is a shame because I love everything else about that game. Wow. They really out here with level 34 Silcoons. Ranger has such a cool vibe to it all. I just don't know how you would really do it in a way that's easy to play in a world without, like, I guess if you just made it like a handheld only game, but even then you're taking away a lot of what could be. You gotta think about how that would look. It'd be a shame you wouldn't be able to play that on like a full screen and whatnot. What kind of toxic work environment is Cyrus running? World domination, from what I can tell. Do the grunts need to go on strike? Yeah, probably. We shall call it Operation Platinum. And then I guess the big thing for Presents is gonna be, there's gonna be a big focus on Legends Z, I imagine. It'll be like 10 minute, like good 7 minutes of mobile games, a good 6 minutes or so of like some spin-offs or NSO updates, and then like 7 minutes of Legends ZA is gonna be my prediction. Or if they want to throw in a new spin-off, then that would be cool. It might just be the Marvel Rivals thing, but I kind of want to see them have a take on like a Pokemon like 6v6 team shooter kind of game, like sort of Marvel Rivals, Overwatch, Splatoon-esque, just to see all the kinds. Because like you've seen how big a roster like Marvel Rivals already has. Can you imagine what crazy powers and Pokemon they could put together for a game like that? Plus, I think it would be a game. When I first heard 6v6, my first thought was like Final Fantasy parties. 60% of the roster would be Kanto mons. Hey, you're right. You're so right. And now I don't want it. Which means it's gonna happen because I've said it. Because in the past I've imagined a Pokemon RPG. Oh, like the Pokemon are all dressed up in like little RPG costumes. So like you have a Pikachu that's dressed as like a little old-timey mage, and you got a Sneasel who's dressed up like a rogue. That would be cute. I'd love to see something like that. That would be cute. I mean, if said Pokemon Hero, I mean, you're talking about 60% of the roster being Kanto mons. My brain now immediately goes back to Pokken and how most of that roster was Kanto. Also Sneasel. I know, right? It would be so cute. You know, Shelly Kimura, you've not had much action yet today. It just makes me think. All like roster being like 60% Kanto, it reminds me of Pokken, and now I'd love to see them make another Pokken game. But I'm not too sure how free of time the Tekken team is that made that, because I think they're still working on the DLC for Tekken or something. I feel like most of the mons I remember from Pokken were the outlandish roster picks. Yeah, but like, yeah, like Chandelure. Chandelure was a fun character they put in that game. I'm trying to remember what else they had in there. It was like Pikachu, Charizard, They had Blastoise in Aegislash's DLC, which was really cool. I appreciated that. Like how they found a way to make Chandelier work. Yeah, that was cool. I'd love a second attempt at a Pokemon fighting game. I don't know if they would, if they can't get like the Tekken team to do it. I wonder if they go for more like a Smash Bros. Platformer fighter sort of thing. Yeah, for the Switch release, they did a DLC pack with Aegislash and Blastoise, which was really cool because Blastoise is Blastoise, I think, is one of my mains in that game when I used to play it. It was crazy. Oh man, a Smash platform fighter does sound good. Like a Pokemon platform fighter a la Smash sounds actually kind of cool now. Because then you could have all the Pokemon. That's where all the Pokemon that get kicked from the next Smash game could go. And then you've already got like a good chunk of the roster. Alright, we're gonna hit you with a Cross Poison and then Bulldoze again. Rolls in the stream. Hello, Snow! Lovely to see you as always. Hope you're having a lovely respective time zone. Hello, Snow. Hello, hello. We were just talking about Pokemon Presents and such. Like, you know, what we always do here, because that's all I seem to know how to do at Pokemon streams. Shelly wants to learn Rain Dance. No thanks. Yeah, we kind of talked about the idea of like a Pokemon hero shooter a la Overwatch and Marvel Rivals, or if they wanted to do another Pokken, or if they can't do a Pokken, maybe a platform fighter a la Smash or Pokemon, as like some new spin-offs. I think those would be pretty cool. And then of course the big one we'll see a lot of is Legends ZA, which I'm really excited for, because Legends is my favorite Pokemon game on the Switch. Which, I mean, that's a fair assumption to make that it's a lot of folks, because it was such a nice breath of fresh air, and then immediately got taken out of the spotlight by Gen 9. But I hope Legends ZA good. I'm really excited for Kalos to get more in the ways of some content, because it's one of the only ones that didn't get like a third. It's one of the only gens that didn't get like a third game, so I'll be excited to see how they can expand on Kalos from the first game, and then also bring in some how they just handle the Legends style gameplay in that region. It'll be a fun time, and I'm really excited to learn more about it finally. It would be so funny if they pulled the whole stealing the spotlight away from it and showed off Gen 10. And I don't mean to say that to jinx it, I just think it would be very, very funny. And I like it when things are very, very funny. Alrighty. Looks like it's already time to face off with Cirrus. Alright everyone, Cirrus faces. Time is going by too quickly. April is close and we'll get to hear more about Switch 2. Oh yes, I'm so excited about that. It's just... Switch 2 news. Just a month away. Switch 2 is in a week. I'm really grateful that that's like a week after my birthday. It'll be a lovely little late birthday present from Nintendo. The foolhardy one. Although I'd hardly expect to see the trainer is a mere chap. If they showed up Gen 10, I'd probably say a lot of words at first and I'd stop thinking about it. Yeah. I'd heard that our commanders had a rough time with you. I know why you're here. I can sense it in you. It's about Yuxi, Mesprit, and Azif, correct? You want to save them. I no longer have any need for them. I am finished with them. And I continue to have doubts during the whole hype cycle until the game finally comes out and I come to realize that actually the new stuff slaps. Yeah, honestly, yeah. I say it because this is exactly what happened with Potter. Exactly. As much as Paldea chunks like a horse with one leg, it is one of the best Pokemon games in terms of like its story and gameplay. It will save me the trouble of disposing of them. But I must say, you are a remarkable specimen. Those Pokemon have nothing to do with you, do they not? but still you came to rescue them out of pity. Such pitifully useless emotions. It's illogical and irrational. Pity and compassion are products of the weak and lacking human heart. Couldn't care less, boss. Yes, thank you. You were compelled to come here by such vacuous sentimentality. I will make you regret paying heed to your heart. I wish SV cooked more in the oven. It's buggy even with patches. However, I did have fun with the game. Exactly. I love Scarlet and Violet's characters as well. You know what? It'd be cheeky if they did like, oh, it's getting an updated version on Switch 2, so you can actually play it at more than 10 frames a second. Scarlet Violet also does have some like really good. Oh, the backdrop on this fight is so good. I skipped SV because of a bad experience with Shield. I would say it's not bad. I feel like a lot of the performance issues got really overblown because I never really had anything too severe happen, and I have like 200 hours in the game. Go back next. This is so freaking pretty. Anyway, go my pants. I also want to say the same for PLA, should have cooked more in it. Yeah, that has been Pokemon's big problem this generation. And with the way Legend ZA got announced and we haven't heard anything about it for like a year, gives me hope that they've really cooked this time. Maybe gotta have a conversation about yeah, obviously you take care of yourself first and foremost. Yeah. I want to hope they've cooked and we'll get a really decent looking trailer up at during the presents. And then finally it's a Sneasel. Anyway, go my Grimoire. I mean, they have to have learned from the criticism rather than just like, look at how much money we printed from Scarlet and Violet. It's like, oh, half the fandom hates it. Yeah, we should do something about that, as easy it would be just to keep churning these games out for money. Especially with the character designs both human and Pokemon. I kind of wonder if we'll get any, like, Kalosian forms of, like, more newer Pokemon since Gen 6 with Legend ZA. Because that was one of the coolest things that they did for Hisui, was like they added some Pokemon that weren't even in Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum and gave them like new forms. I mean, that's the whole reason why they gave us Hisui and Growlithe, and that is now my favorite fire type. Especially since we only got 2 Paldean forms of Gen 9. Yeah, it feels weird they tried to do like both Paldean forms and also those like convergent species. Like, Convergent Species is basically just those alternate forms under a different name. I feel like you really have to kind of do one or the other, if I'm being if I'm being perfectly honest. Like, I like what they did with Toadstool and I think it was Wiglet, but I kind of think it was... You went to the trouble of making, like, a whole new thing for a way to revive Ultra Pokemon, and then you only do, like, 2 of them. Oh wait, no, that was, oh no, that was a whole new line. I was thinking of Poltergeist and Sinistcha, but that's a whole new line of itself as well. Oh, sorry, Cyrus. I'm sorry I've been talking through your whole monologue, but I've had a lot to think about. I will send a man to its peak and then put an end to everything. No. I will bring about a new beginning for everything. Whee. Okay, see you, buddy. Did we miss Cyrus saying he could care less? We kind of missed Cyrus saying a lot. Yeah, the Paradox Mons in Scarlet and Violet were also another really cool thing. We kind of missed a lot of what he said because I was so busy yapping about convergent species. As you do. You know, the grammatically incorrect thing, they're fixed in Platinum but unfixed in BDSP. Whoops. Oh boy. I love this game, I swear. Oh no. The legendaries. We can always rewind, lol. Yeah. Yeah, just watch the VOD when it's up on YouTube, yeah, and you'll be able to see. That's how I found out that Fantina actually does, like, clip out of existence. Like, after you talk to her when she introduces you to the console. Oh yeah, the vibes in this area are so good. I love the music. Yeah, like, after you talk to Fantina in the Heart Home, when you talk to her after leaving the concert hall, she, like, clips out of existence just before she, like, leaves the camera, so she just, like, pops. Oh yeah, sorry, Saturn, we kind of was yapping, sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt you or anything. I think also one worry I kind of have with Legends CA is I worry that they're gonna do the whole, oh, the guy who was the villain's descendant is actually the good guy, and the person who was the good person's descendant is now the bad guy. I kind of worry if they're gonna do that again with Legends ZA, because that was, in fairness, it was like a really good like twist in. It was like a good twist on the formula in Legends Arceus. I just worry that's going to be like their whole gimmick for this series. It definitely worked to do the subversion once. I just don't think it's going to work again. I don't think. So Professor Sycamore's ancestor. That's probably what they would do, but I kind of hope they don't, because you did it once. I don't think it's going to work a second time. Not to say I think like Lysander's descendant should be the villain or anything. What's the villain just be Volo again? He's just been hanging about. He's just been hanging about for all that time, just to be like, oh, hello, you remind me of a little shoe stain I kicked the crap out of years ago. Also, let's not forget Legends Day is perfectly set for us to get to meet. Yes, exactly. Ooh. That'll be so interesting to finally learn more about that character, because that's gonna be so fun. Oh, I'm so excited to learn more. I'm so excited for this video game. I'm so excited to finally get Pokemon Z that I've been waiting like nearly 12 years for at this point. Actually, wait, how long ago was X and Y? X and Y was like 2013, I think. Yeah, it's been 12 years. Oh god. Oh god. I'm getting old, chat. I'm getting old. I turn bloody 30 next month. I'm not looking forward to it. Oh. Oh boy. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to yap over your fight, Saturn. It was just... I feel like that Matt Damon gif. Exactly. Okay, sorry to yap over your fight against Saturn. You're tough, kid, but I still pity the likes of you. Thanks, but I will give you money. I pity you so much I give you money. Meh. Gah, what makes you so tough? Experience share. Fine. Do whatever you want with these free Pokemon. Press the button on that machine to set them free. If you zoom in, it kind of looks like a shirt. The button kind of looks like a t-shirt. Would you like to press the button and set the Pokemon free? Hey, you know what? I don't really feel like it. I want to talk to you. Press the button and set them free. Isn't that why you came? Yeah, it does kind of look like Link's tunic, yeah. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll press the button. We'll push the button and let them know that if you get the... I can't sing. You press the button and set the Pokemon free. Whee. Our boss crafted a red chain from crystals he took from the free Pokemon. Crystals, of course. That red chain is what he needed to shackle something on Mount Coronet. But that's all I know. Who knows what he's planning to do up there? He disappeared. He evaporated into space-time. Crystals, of course. Cyrus like stubs his toe and breaks. Cyrus like trips over and breaks the red chain. No! I need to play a Crash Bandicoot game on stream. I need to play Crash Bandicoot. It's been a while since I last did a Crash run, actually. That might have to be something we stream at some point. I just gotta figure out how to get my... Xbox streaming. need to test to see if my Xbox will actually work with this old capture card. Or if that's something I may have to invest in a new capture card for. Because this thing is fairly old at this point. I remember buying... It's one of those, like, cheap capture cards you can buy off Amazon for, like, 20 quid or so. And at the point, it's so old that it's actually been delisted, so I can't even get a replacement that's exactly like this, but... Yeah, hopefully it doesn't come to that, and I can just keep on streaming as I can with this, at the very least until I can afford to actually put some money behind this streaming side of me. Alrighty, we gotta fly. We have story to progress. I think the best place to go to from here is Orberg. To get to the top of Mount Coronet. And now to the tippy top of Mount Cornetto. There's just one, so you'll have to give it to me. PLA should have had more Pokemon with seeing no Wooper and Quacks. Like, yeah, I'm perfectly content with the amount I had, considering it was like their first attempt at a new formula, but I definitely think for Legends ZA, they've got to boost up the amount of Pokemon you can find. I guess they're kind of working with the amount of Pokemon you could catch in Kalos, but I think the amount of Pokemon you could catch in Kalos is a lot higher than what you could in at least base Sinnoh. Hey, honestly, as long as I finally have a game where it's convenient to shiny hunt Helioptile, I'm set for life. Milotic was the only one on Cynthia's team who wasn't in Legends. Oh yeah, I think did they replace it? I think they replaced it with something in. I think they replaced that for something in Volo's fight. I can't remember what it was though, off the top of my head anyway. Wasn't it something? It was probably. It might have just. Oh yeah, they might have given back his. Cynthia's Gastrodon she has in this game. Yeah, she has a Gastrodon and we didn't get to see much of the interior of Mount Coronet. That's why I'm looking forward to them doing a Legends for a game that doesn't really have... Oh, Hisuian Arcanine, that's it. That's it, that's what I was thinking of. Okay. Alright. It's time for the big bell pepper of the story. I would say, can we get a new encounter here, but I think that's probably more likely to be like the outside area of Coronet. You know, the part where it starts getting all snowy and the music gets all hype. Man, this is going to be exciting times tomorrow. I don't really have anything else to say on it. I'm kind of brained out on talking about it because I don't really have anything else to add to the conversation. I don't want to just yap for sake of yap, even though that's basically my thing. I am a certified yapper, as the kids say. Mount Coronet or Steam Plus Lights only for a slight second right before you enter the cave and spit below. Yep. I also hope the ZA is a bit more like... a bit less atmospheric with the music. Like if there's a section of the game that's going to be set in sort of the future with the... with all the... a certified yapper, but you're a certified yamper. And get back to me when we do a Sword and Shield Nuzlocke. Then we'll find out if I'm a certified yamper. Alrighty. Man, this was a bad area to put Grimoire out in front, wasn't it? Now that I'm thinking about it. Like half the Pokemon can kill him here. And the only one that can't kill him, he kills easily, so it's just easy experience. You know, we'll slap Shelly out in front for now. Shelly's been fairly good for us. I think this is where we get the really good Mount Coronet music. Oh, hello. Want to ensure successful operation at the summit. And 2, to utterly destroy anyone who dares interfere. Alright, what form of the wormhole family do you have then, love? What you got? Oh, Beautifly! Yeah! Ooh, they must have budget. They must have got a budget for these guys. Anyway, Ice Beam. Yeah, they found the budget to evolve their Pokemon, finally. Thank you. Goodbye. Kamori wants to learn Venoshock. If we'd given her Sludge Bomb, I think that could have been a really helpful move, but we don't have anything that does poison, so we'll go with that. And Spork level 47. Nothing for Spork. I really need to go and find the that area in the Gibble that has the Earthquake TM for Shelly at some point, because I don't know how much longer she's going to be useful to us if she's relying on like Bulldoze and whatnot. Actually, should Gastrodon be able to learn Earthquake naturally, I wonder? Or does it stop around like Muddy Water and such? I think Gastrodon's like only ground type moves it learns are like Mud Bomb and such. If someone can fact check that for me, that would be great. Bronzor. So what is it? You got a bronze or what? Shelly wants to be petted. You're a bit slimy for that, love, but I appreciate it. I will give you a hug at least once, and then have to clean myself because you are very ooey and gooey. We're getting through this section fairly quickly. We might even have time to get through Voltner if I remember how to do it, and then the finale can just be Victory Road and the Elite Four. Holy crap, we've got like one more. We have like one more stream of this left at most, at least, or so. Oh yes, I love this music. This is one of my favorite pieces in the series. It's truly one of those tracks that's just like, oh heck, the stakes are going up, we gotta get schmovin'. Now I just gotta remember the way. Ultra Ball, yay! It just feels so intense. I love how this is the office where you can find Absol and Platinum. Oh yeah! I guess that makes sense with Absol being like a Pokemon that can sense disasters. This is a good place in the game to put it. Yeah. Oh. Game? Oh, okay, there we go. Metachan. I love how the places you can find Absol in the series fit with disaster thematics. I guess, yeah, that's a really cool... That is a really cool thing I like about Absol. I love the lore behind it. I just wish it was a more useful Pokemon in the game it comes from. Because it's a physical attacker in a world where Dark type... Yeah, I thought the game broke for a second there as well. I thought the game broke for a second, and you know what? As a precaution, I'm just gonna... just in case. Just in case. What's up? There's a rock. Carry us to Victory Tubes. Oh, it's this way, yeah. Yeah, this old launch switch has seen better days. She's an old girl, but she's still carrying us through. Like in Unova, they found near the giant chasm. Yeah. That stuff's always cool. I like when there's like lore behind Pokemon, and that's why they're in the sort of areas you find them. Like how, I think it's Zangoose and Survivor, you can find them both in like, you find them in like the same areas that you would find where they would encounter each other because they have like a rivalry. And also I think like in Scarlet Violet, if you find two of them close to each other, they'll actually start fighting each other. That's always a cool thing. I really like it when there's a bit of lore in... I love lore in my Pokemon games. It's so good. I love my lore. Yum yum yum, tasty lore. That's what I was thinking of. In Horde battles in Kalos, you find one Zangoose in every survivor horde and they attack each other. Yeah, that stuff is cool. You better hope that Zangoose isn't shiny then. Because that shiny hunt just got a whole lot harder. Oh, goodness gravy. Zangoose and Survivor attack each other in Scarlet Violet 2 in the overworld. Yeah, I think I heard about that as well. That's always cool. That's cool. Oh, hey, Clefairy. I love my neat little details that basically would go unnoticed by the average player. Yum yum tasty. Applet hangs in trees. That's one I'm less keen on because it's annoying to try and find them, especially if it's a shiny. Applin is definitely a Sword and Shield shiny hunt. Oh, yeah, I think you mean Clefairy, your mom's favorite Pokemon, at least that's what she said in 98. Yep, that was before every Pokemon to your parents just became, it's Pikachu! Ah, it's the blue Pikachu! It's the red Pikachu! Say that, I'm getting to that age myself. I'll be getting to that age myself soon where everything is just, you're the red Agumon! That's a Digimon, Mom. What's it? Yeah. I remember when there was 150 Pokemon. Okay, Grandpa, time to get you to bed. Where am I? My parents only know Pikachu, exactly. The only Pokemon my mum knows are the plushies I have along my shelf because she looks at them and wonders what the fuck is he putting all his money into. How much money did he piss on this? And I go back to round. My mum gets horrified at the amount of plushies in my room. Same. I mean, in fairness, I do have like 2 of the sitting cuties of Heracross, which is the beginning of to realize why I might have a problem. I mean, in fairness, one of them was a Christmas gift, so. Oh, you get those. Why you buy so many? You don't have any more room things as well. It's my favorite. I love it. It's my favorite conversation to have with my family. Yeah, only 2, sadly. I admit I am a fake Heracross fan. Well, I'd have more merch if he got more merch, but all the merch seems to be focused on the other Johto bug type that came out around that time. And he gets all the love in the spin-offs, and he gets all the bloomin' Mega Evolutions and everything. I've come to dislike Scizor purely out of the fact he steals the spotlight from my boy. Took his place in Unite, he took his place in Pokken. Where was the love from my bug boy? And yet they made a split Evo to replace Scizor and Legend. Exactly! They keep giving him stuff! Give me a Heracross! I want a Heracross evolution. Or just like a... Give me a Colosian Heracross. Put it just... Give me just a Heracross, but instead of a horn, he's got a baguette sticking out of his head or something. I don't know. Make it like a Fencer Heracross or something. He's like bug fighting. Well, he's already bug fighting. Bug steel. Make him like a beetle paladin sort of thing. That would be cool. I just need Heracross to get some love, dang it. And the funny thing is, Cypher doesn't get any extra BST when it falls in this. Yeah, all the evolutions of Cypher are mainly just like what functionality you want from it. Like, I think Cleavor is slower but has better attack. Cleavor is like bulky and has better attack. Scizor is like more defensive but slower, and Cypher is like the fastest. Paladin Heracross Clothing would be really cool for the RPG concept we were talking about. Yeah. Let's see, we've got Mage Pikachu, we've got a Rogue Sneasel. I think like a Meditite or a Medicham would work really well as like the monk. For Cleric, well, we got Chansey. Cleric for Chansey. I'm trying to think what else there is. Mind Shout, that's another one that's good for monk. I'm trying to think. I don't play Final Fantasy, so I'm trying to think of archetypes, like stereotypical archetypes in Barbarian. I think that would work well for Gliscor or Clevor. How do you even pronounce that? Is it Clevor or Clevor? What about a bard? Cricketune. I'm trying to think of like, I'll go by D&D logic, so it's like, for Artificier we get, Artificier's Tinkaton, or whatever it's called. Bard, Cricketune. This would really help if I actually played D&D. Paladin, Monk, there's Fighter. Fighter is probably... Fighter I would probably say is... I'd probably say Fighter from Machop for Fighter, actually, yeah. We love Tinkaton in this house. That we do. We love the Quarrel Pokemon. Fun fact, I don't play D&D. I just watch a lot of D&D YouTubers. Same. I would love to play D&D at some point, though. It's one of those things that's always been on my to-do list since I got like a starter pack for Christmas for my birthday a couple of years ago. I just never had like a chance to like get a bunch of friends together and then run for a campaign. Also because 90% of my friend group is always extremely busy and can't meet up for stuff. Anyway, so, okay. So, Fighter Machop, Monk is Mindshao, Mage Pikachu, Cleric Chansey, Bard Cricketune, Paladin Heracross, Tinkaton for Artificier. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. What other ones are there? I'm trying to think now. So if my brother would he could give me like an encyclopedic like knowledge on every single one of like the D&D roles. Or I could just find Joe Cat's old like how to play crap guide to D&D videos and just like use those as a basis. Don't worry, you're okay. Pronunciation isn't real. You're so right, my roar samurai. Now is pronunciation real? Oh boy. We laugh, we joke, we have jokes here. Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, I actually kind of want that Pokemon D&D. That Pokemon D&D game. Like that Pokemon D&D RPG style game. I am reeling from that pronunciation. I'm glad you enjoyed it. You got one of them My Roar Samurais? It's one of my favorites. That hurt me to hear. I'm sorry. I do what I can to keep myself entertained during these streams. Because you gotta do something to keep yourself awake through all these Bronzors and Wurmples and Golbats and Silcoons. You will say my southern accent is on par. Why, I do declare that is a nice compliment. Why, thank you dearly. The stream has had a lot of banger bits of comedy. That's a word for it. The game ain't giving us much. We gotta make do somehow. Especially the Galactic Strike joke, yeah. Thank you, I try. God, I can't wait to fight something else. Oh. Cool. Anyway, hit him with the Thunderbolt. Nice one, Pants. That's it. I think we're almost there now. We're almost at the tippity top to 2. I'm gonna quickly shove an ether. I don't have an ether. Well, do I have leper berries? No. Well, let's just gotta hope I don't gotta use Surf very much in the upcoming battles. Oh, boy. Theoretically, Luxray has like black on the front legs and blue on the black back legs. Theoretically, on a human, that translates to long sleeves and short shorts. I guess. You have to remember, we named it that when it was a Shinx, or actively looked like pants. Nowadays, it's more hot pants than pants. Dang, Boomy's already level 50. Shinx looks at and then it's reversed on Luxray, yeah. Short shorts are still pants. They're just slightly more comfy and easy to wear. As one youngster once says, I guess now she's outfit. Outfit. I love it. Oh. I'm naming our next Pokemon that. I'm naming someone Outfit. That tickles me. Actually, I shouldn't say that, because I think our next Pokemon is Palkia. Now I'm just thinking, do we dare maybe try and shiny hunt the Palkia? If we give it like a couple of resets to maybe shiny hunt the Palkia. I love how much of an input. Okay, Palkia just have a big old shoulder pads. Good luck. No, I won't do that. I gotta keep the stream at least semi-decently paced. This section has been a slog enough. The last thing it needs is me resetting a bunch of times to try and get a bloomin'... I don't even think Palkia's shiny's that good. I think it's a pretty mid-shiny. My Dialga took 1 month to shine after BDSP release. Oh dear. Yeah, maybe another time. Maybe in a not streaming replay. I got it on Christmas. Oh hell yeah. Crimbus shiny. Palkia shiny is like more red. Nice. That's not too bad actually. I think Dialga's is a bit nicer though. The more teal accents it has to it is really nice. Dialga's green. Okay. It's like a turquoisey green. It'd be so funny if I'm just saying this and it wills Palkia being shiny into existence. That would be very funny. But Dialga's a lot more striking because his base form isn't mostly white, yeah. I think that was our last trainer before the very worrying part of this section. Who do I want to start with on this? I think Grimoire may be our best bet. Because I think they start off with the... Wait, no, they start with the Golbats. I remember this from... No, wait, is it the Bronzors or the Golbats they start with? It's the Golbats. They start with the Golbats. Start with the Golbats, so I'm going to say Pants is our best bet. And we're going to save because I am very nervous about this next part. This is the double battle with Miles and Jupiter, I think, so that's going to be fun. Hopefully. Oh no, there's one more battle here first. Okay. Oh, the Spear Pillar music, yes. Gimme. You know what? Oh yeah, you have to do the thing back. Oh god, yeah, I think there's... You can do it. Oh boy. In for the gauntlet. Something huge is gonna happen, I think. Maybe, right? Don't meddle around. Of course you're going to, aren't you? That's why the two of us will team up to take you to the underground. Oh boy, here comes the gauntlet. Dustox and Stunky versus Pants and Grimoire. Only 4. Yeah, they're not the part I'm worried about. The part I'm worried about is after. Firefight, yeah. Against the Dustox. Let's do this. Both of these Pokemon could have formed a matching parapet with anyone else. Yeah. Yeah, if it had been a Glameow instead of the Dustox or a Beautifly instead of the Stunky. Oh, that might be what they have next. Yep, there's the Glameow. And the Beautifly. Oh, Korgon. Okay. Lol. I'm relying on you having dry skin as your ability. None. I meant something else, but given how short on diverse the DP grunts are, anything else could work too. Yeah. Okay. The easy part is done. Now for the fun bit. Pray for me, everyone. You never really know if you just hit on dried skin, do you? Nah. The only way I know is if I hit it with like a water type move. Like, sure, it's only 1.25 extra damage, but hey, damage is damage. Well, that was just pathetic. Sure was, buddy. We're just gonna let you pass so you can get pulverized by our bosses. Oh, good, I can, like, save and everything. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, Arceus is just, like, chilling up off screen, like, what the heck they doing over there? What are they doing over there? Why are they doing this? Oh boy, here we are, folks. Boss. Now, all will end, and everything will begin. With this red chain, I will pry open the portal to another dimension. I command that you unleash your power for me. Palkia, the mythical Pokemon and the master of space and dimensions. Orb. I love that being the accent you chose for literal gods. Like, what else are you supposed to talk? It's like, what are they doing over there? Hey, Cherry, what are they doing over there? Oh no. It's Palkia. He's releasing the ooze. This will bring about a destruction of all things. With everything gone, there will be no fighting. And no strife. Feel the dimensions distorting. Only I can stop it. Oh no. He's releasing the RGB the RGB lights everywhere. He's stealing them. It's a weird. I'm so used to how. Yeah, this is the mythical Pokemon that created Sinnoh. Arceus is just like overhead going like, "Sure about that, buddy? You sure about that?" I can't take Cyrus seriously with that face, bro. Where are your eyebrows? Without my eyebrows, there would be no strife. Yeah, without no eyebrows, you clearly have no wife. Oh! Palkia, the ancient deity of space and dimensions. I'm repeating myself. Damn. This world cannot be molded into the ultimate world I seek. It's far easier to create an entirely new world than to change this one. A new world in which I am the ruler of all things. I shall become a deity! Just gonna, one more safety save. Just in case we completely and utterly die here. And now it's time for everyone's favorite voice to return. Actually, let me get some water real quick. There's no need to rush. I can understand you want to buy a bus real bad, but you'll have to go from me first. After all, you've made me look bad more times than I can remember. And I'll be next. You might be tough, but this time the gloves are coming off. The hero of the hour. Hold on 1 second. Don't you start the party without me. Well, if it is the little boy who ran off crying at Lake Acuity. Did you get any tougher since then? We'll beat you 2-on-2. Oh god, this is gonna go awful. Okay, okay. Game face. Game face. We got this. The Bronzors. Oh, Juon with the Munchlax. Nice. And as always, I got it wrong again. They start with the Bronzors. Remember how in Deep Downpour Platinum it's harder to find Munchlax using the honey trees, and here the rifle flexes his, yeah, just like... Julan's just built different, what can I say? Great help. Great help as always, Julan. I mean, the more we can make them waste that reflect, the better. I feel. Bam, 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 bam. Really helping us out there, Julan. I find it deeply ironic that Barry, the character whose whole thing is impatient, has both Heracross and Munchlax on his team. You know, the two Honey Tree exclusive mons. Well, they gotta make sure you see him in your Pokédex at least once. They gotta make sure you can see him in the Pokédex. There's probably more for that than for anything else. Oh shoot, thanks for... Hey Barry, now would be a really good time to finally hit something with your Munchlax. Oh yeah, you're confused too. Okay. We're good. We're all fine. Everything is just peachy. Everything is slightly less peachy. Uh-oh. We gotta switch. We are gonna switch next turn. I didn't realize that thing had dig. Nice one, Pants. Uh-oh. Oh good, I didn't kill it. Alright. We're gonna switch because I don't want... You know what? You ain't hitting me with that, buddy. Hello? Let's go Komori. Ha! Knew it. If we can just like focus on Mars, I think that might be the best strategy. Because if all the Bronzor is gonna do is just like keep trying to confuse us, I think we might be okay. And we wasted the reflect. Good. Okay. Time for a cross poison right upside your head. Oh, it poisons too? Oh, dang. It really was better keeping cross poison. Good, good. No worries here, just yet anyway. Fight. Of course I forget Julan is not perfect to my strategy. This is fine. I'm sweating bullets. Down, down, down. I am sweating a little. It's fine. comes the Scum Tank. Sweating more than you, K-Ray. Hey, I just realized, you know what we can do? If it'll hit us, if it'll let us hit. Yes! Yoink! Get yoinked, dingus. This is why we love pluck in this house. Oh, good thing we did it too. I'm nervous about Komori's ability to survive another round of that when it's also confused. We'll stick it out. We'll stick it out for now. Oh, yes, Komori! Hell yes. Cross poison that bit. As long as neither of them crit, I think we're fine. You're fine, buddy, you're fine. Dang, that Munchlax! Dang! You know, I think we can get away with just a heal. I think we can get away with a heal here rather than switching. Yeah, I think we'll just heal. Because we can survive another round, and that Perugli's not surviving this. Hell yeah, Komori. Oh good, they're attacking the Munchlax now. Oh! Oh! Bye, Munchlax. Oh, yes! Julan, you absolute ledge! You absolute legend! Julan's basically handed this fight to us on a platter. You love to see it. Oh hey, you finally evolved that! Nice! Get that ugly cat out of there. Pluck again on the Golbat, I think. And yet he didn't evolve the Weasel or Roselia. God damn it, I'm trying to give you compliments here, buddy. Oh dang. I mean, hey, at least it's something, it sure is, yeah. Why would you get that a Quick Claw? It's already a really fast flying type. Surely that would have made sense to give to the Munchlax. Ooh. Well, saves us getting hit by the Aftermath. Thanks, Julan. You absolute legend. He doesn't... Hey, you know what? That's my fault. That's my bad. That is entirely my bad. And now, Staraptor also has Sunny Day for some reason. Huh. Well, I mean, he has the because we chose Totara, he has the Infernape, so that's not a terrible idea. Because the Infernape will really benefit from that. Yeah, Staraptor has a moveset that changes based on Barry's other star. Oh, I did not know that. So I'm guessing it's Rain Dance for Empoleon. What's it for the Torterra then? Is it also Sunny Day as Torterra has like Solar Beam or something? But if it starts Torterra to start out to get Steel Wing. Ah! Yeah, interesting. I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Okay, worried for nothing. We got through that real easy. Worried for nothing. We cooked them. Shish! I should have done a fighting myself. Humph! You've toughened up, but you're no match for our boss. I knew... Yeah, you all believed in me. I only got through it because you all believed in me. My Pokemon are tough, right? I can get even tougher. But you know, that's it for us. We've hit the wall. Amber, I'll help you with this. Thanks, Julan. Hey, Amber. This is it. It's your show now. I'm handing over the main character of Elementus to you. See ya. Oh, boy. Oh, Palkia. This is... Oh no, is he gonna tilt the towers? Fantastic. Beautiful. It's the creation of a new galaxy. My new world. If the player picks Infernape, then the starter gets rain that's to theoretically counter the player's Infernape. Ah, okay. The big battle in Julan leaves Amber alone. What a guy. What? Man. Pee. 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 Always remember to pee. This is the one similar thing that DP does story-wise that I wish was kept in Platinum. I mean, the whole point of that is that, like, because it's both Dialga and Palkia, that they aren't powerful enough to really stop them. Mesprit. The red chain. It crumbled away to nothing. But why? Why would Mesprit, the Pokemon of Lake Verity, appear by your side? But never mind that. It's all destroyed. My galaxy is gone. I won't allow this. I will capture those three again and craft another red chain. But before I even think about that, I'm going to completely crush you. Fear my lack of eyebrows. Okay, boy. Okay, folks. Here we go. Fight I'm extremely scared for, number 2. Starting off with the Honchkrow. Yeah, we get to see this amazing background again, hell yeah. Nice one, Pants! I think the game can sense my anxiety. It's just like, we're gonna make this the easiest bloody thing in the world for you, buddy, don't worry. Oh yeah, full story. Do it again. Do it again, it'll be funny. Oh, just kill it. Oh, that was 2. Crit. Nice one, Pants. Gyarados. This is the new one he gets for this one. It's probably dangerous because I think this thing has Earthquake. We'll hit him with a Thunderbolt. Oh crap, he has a berry. He has the berry for it. Okay, just gotta hope Pants can survive if it hits with Earthquake. Yep. Oh, come on, Pants! Yes! Pants taking it like a champ. That's my boy. Hit him with a Thunderbolt! It's funny how Shinx learns Spark at basically level 13, and basically doesn't need a level electric type move because there aren't a lot of physical electric moves from mons without arms. Yeah. I think the only other one is Thunderfang, which for some reason it hasn't learned yet. And next comes the Weavile. Oh. Okay. We got this. We got this. We can do this. Weavile. Gyarados maybe held my breath same. The moment I saw that berry, it was just like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. switch because I don't want to risk Grimoire getting hit with a dig. Come on, Shelly. Hit it with Body Slam, maybe get a Paralyze if you can. Oh, of course. Wait, what do I use? If you use Bulldoze, would that work? Or is it only Earthquake and Magnitude that do that? Yeah, because Bulldoze is kind of just the same thing. I think Bulldoze has the same properties. Let's test, shall we? This is a dangerous time to be testing, but... Well, why doesn't it? It's basically the same thing as Earthquake. Okay, we're gonna heal. Well, we debunked that. Well, we've learned something new today at least. That's cool. Yeah, it's the exact same like animation and everything. Actually, you know what? He's probably gonna go for another dig, so does he not have anything else on his Weavile? On the bright side, this also means the Bulldoze doesn't get its power halved by grassy terrain. Is that a thing? I didn't know that about... Hello, Spectreon! You've joined us in the middle of the second Cyrus fight. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. I did not know that. The things we've learned today, we've learned a lot. Oh, he's only got super potions left, poor guy. Anyway, Body Slam. Boom. Done deaded. Hope you're having a lovely respective time zone, Spectreon. It's lovely to have you here as always. We are doing way more comfortably than I thought we would be at this section. Boomy wants to learn Giga Drain. Okay, so this Weavile's moveset is Aerial Ace, Metal Claw, Fling, and Dig. Oy vey. What's happened to the Fling then? When its held item was a chop-up area. In like a last-ditch effort to kill you, it throws its lunch at you. What does Boomy have again? Oh, it's 75 in this game. You know what? We'll swap out... Why didn't he give him Ice Punch? Yeah, we'll swap out Leech Seed for Giga Drain, I think. Yep. And I think his last Pokemon is Crobat. You know what? Bat Fight! Also Night Slash, that's pretty much the quintessential Weavile move. Yeah, that's very weird. I guess you could say, I admit that you pushed me to this extreme. Well, folks, I guess you could say there's quite the fitting end to this battle. Because we're both Crobats. Oh, he's got Tailwind, uh-oh. Oh, you! Wait, do you have any items on you? Let me check. Do you have any items on you? Let me check real quick. This cannot be. It's not possible that I lose. I think that is just like the big strategy with Crobat as you go for all those moves. Why do you have a Quick Claw on the fastest Pokemon in the game? Are people in Sinnoh stupid? Are people in Sinnoh daft? And he's already got the Tailwind on him as well. Why does he need it? Anyway, he's dead. Nice one, Komori. And that's how you raise a Crobat, buddy. I'm starting to think the BDSP's team building really isn't all that intelligent. Let's go! And Shelly's level 49. We kicked his ass. I won't accept this. The power spoken of in mythology. I mean, hey, if nothing else, we got a lot of very unique builds. Like Saturn and his Rain Dance Kadabra. Yeah. It's all very interesting stuff. What is truly the ultimate to you? What do you consider perfection? The most beautiful thing. The joy that shines down the brightest. Telling you is meaningless. But I will not give up. I will become a deity one day. And I will make the ultimate mine. In my Christian Minecraft server. Good day. Game. Palkia, the master of the space and the dimensions. It's impossible to tell if it is enraged or saddened. But to me, Palkia appears to be waiting for you, Amber. This really doesn't work when they look like marketable plushies. Yeah, it's a bit... You kind of lose a lot of the tone when you're doing this with, like, Duplo figures. Palkia appears to be waiting for you, Amber. It seems to be challenging you as a test. Go on, Amber. Face up to Palkia. Listen to its heart. Understand its thoughts. Palkia is out of control after being dragged out by the red chain and forced to use its power. Palkia seems to be trusting you to stop it. Amber. Amber, I just ran into Jalan. He said that he believed in you. He said you could get the job done. I think so too. You've got to help that Pokemon. It's suffering from being dragged out by Team Galactic. Let me save, please. Thank you. Alrighty, folks. I think it might be Master Ball time. We're just gonna chuck the Master Ball and hope for the best, I think. Gag. Oh, no shiny. Dang it. Oh, this background looks so good. This one looks cool. I don't know what the one for Dialga looks like, but I'm sure it looks awesome. Alright. We're just gonna, Yeah, we're just gonna... Sorry, Palkia. No challenge today, I'm afraid. We did it! Oh my god, guys, it was so tough and challenging. We did it. Yippee! Kamori's level 51. And Sport's level 49. Alright, folks. Ooh, tough battle. Close one, guys. Yeah. Would you like to give Palkia... Alright, folks. We need a nickname for Palkia. What's our Palkia's nickname tonight then, folks? What are we going with? Pal. He's our old buddy, old pal, friend, old amigo. Arms. Oh, boy. You know, I did... Neck. You know what? Yeah. All lowercase neck. Where do you want to send neck to? Send neck to the box. Oh my god, yes, we did it. Yippee! Oh! Amber, I don't know how you are magnificent. Truly, you are incredible. I've lived for 60 years, but I've never been thrilled like this. Dude, I just threw a Master Ball at it. It's nothing that serious. Since the last time, the professor did a lot of research. He became very worried about you, Amber, so he came out to a place as terrible as this. Amber, I'm glad to see you're safe. Let's leave this place already. No one has the right to take away anyone's future or anyone's world. Can I just, like, fly out of here, or is... You can't use that here. Okay. I mean, that's just the theme of this place. I mean, yeah, the tense music is still just here for some reason. Boo. Yeah. I guess that would be a bit too easy. We gotta actually leave the old-fashioned way. And get encounters along the way. Come on, pants. What do you mean there are no random Staraptor on the top of the mountain? Yeah. What do you mean you don't get Ubers by the Pillar of God? Maybe it's just the signal that's terrible. I guess God didn't pay for the Wi-Fi. Alrighty, now we can fly. Let me just... There we go. Meanwhile, you can Uber out of Area 0, no problem. Yeah, Pokemon's weird, guys. Don't know what to tell you. Pokemon's weird. Well then, we have had a very eventful stream this evening. There's surprisingly little left to do in this game. All we got left now is Volkner, and of course, the absolute mountain that is going to be Victory Road and the Elite Four and the Champion. But I think, after finishing all of the Team Galactic story and finding a delightful new pal, let me get to it. And finding a delightful new pal in our dear Neck. I think here is a really good place to call it a stream. I will be back with this, with the Pokemon Nuzlocke on Sunday, potentially being our finale, hopefully if all things are going well. Though tomorrow, we are going to be streaming our same usual time on Pokemon Day. I'm either going to be doing some drawing Pokemon from memory, or depending on what the response to it is like, I am going to be doing a Pokemon Stadium rental randomizer challenge, because I'm on the kick of Pokemon challenges now at this point. This has been really fun. So, how's about I send you off to someone? How's about we raid someone who is streaming at the minute? Let me have a look. Who is streaming? Let me have a look-see. You know, I feel like sending you all over to Essie. They're playing Kingdom Hearts 2 at the minute. They're doing the data fights. I think that'll be a lovely place to send you all. So let me just get that set up real quick. And as always, it has been a lovely evening with you all. Hope to see you all soon. Have yourselves a lovely, fantastic, respective time zone. And take care. Bye-zies!